Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Minnesota's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David Lau.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
To the air, it's Vaughn. Got his man. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll ride his man on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Back to throw, it's Vaughn. Big guy smells it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field. And as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Fires to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. Unloads to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yet, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country.
Makes the catch on the left. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Addison. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
How can a stadium this size make so
Working on it.
noise?
Working on it, my guy.
Hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Here's a hit. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Okay.
Picked off inside the 20 score's up, and they look to add to it on this drive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stick. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the
why do you stop right
forces
there,
the
though?
incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Just keep swinging it.
What?
He
Oh my
misses,
God! I didn't even
and
try to
the
catch that.
accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage. Helping.
Turning on the Jets. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shot saved a touchdown.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a time-in art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Addison. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback called up 2 and sacked at the 12. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The option look. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the ball's out there after.
What the fuck?
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only do they get the...
What? Bro, what was that? Oh my God. Is Casper right there or something? Somebody hit the ball? Like, what the fuck was that? That wasn't even a towel. It was like, I don't want it no more. Man, come on, bro. The fuck on the bench, man. Goofy shit. Don't worry about it. We're not doing that. Nah. I'll let you, bro. Go ahead. Junior, my junior can play. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start my freshman. Fuck that. The fuck was that? Like, hell no. Fuck out of here with that. That shit crazy.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession
what was that?
Is priceless.
Like, come on,
Losing
man.
Possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Setting up the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Back to pass, it's Addison.
Oh my
God. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's looking to throw. Buying some time.
Ah, no. Damn, man, that's on me. Damn, bro, this.
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown.
All right, bro, and then the goofy shit starts, bro. Like,
something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half now. In the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Fires left. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
And then he dropped the ball. Like, I'm confused, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know if the read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is
Oh my God. Hey, man, get out the way.
Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second.
Oh, wow.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And how about that? That's the
that was
first
the other one.
INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
To the air. It's Addison. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, and you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone, the offense trying to stay aggressive. You're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Let's go, Breezy. Let's go, Breezy. Let's go, Breezy. Let's go.
And he's going to take it
Come on, man.
Touchdown, Oregon. One
Nate.
big play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception.
Come on, Nate.
Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Foster. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh my God, that's on me. Oh my God, that's on me. I thought I clicked on him. Man, that's on me.
But not before
Jesus, that was on me, bro.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've
Oh
seen earlier in
my
the game a couple
God, that's
shorter
on
throws and
gross,
just trying to
bro.
suck
That's
those
on
safeties
me.
closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air, it's Addison. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. He'll bring it out. It's DeLuca. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
No break, bro. Come on, bro. They bugging. Bro, they are bugging, bro. I swear to God, they bugging. Like, ain't no way he tipped. Man, he tipped the ball way up in the air like that. Get the fuck out of here.
Place to start for this offense. Power football with the run.
Okay, now they can run the ball, all of us.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he added the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Ducks want to move quickly.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
The give to the tailback.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it.
Fuck, man.
Just
right there.
One opportunity when you
Jesus
don't do your
Christ. Complete the fucking
well
pass.
off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right?
He's
In the running
standing
game,
there
but
looking
also
at
in
the
passing
dude,
game. I
bro.
feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll try to power their way ahead. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, you can put this game out of reach, too. If you could score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. You know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
On the direct snap, it's Sanders. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Back to throw, it's Addison. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots, keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets rid of it.
Thank you.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Flying down the left side.
It's the dude with the bra.
Touchdown!
It's a dude with the bra.
They turn it into a defensive score.
Come on,
They
Ryan.
give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
That's 2 defensive, Teddy.
That just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. off the play fake on first down. On target to the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Finding open areas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Throws to the wide.
Give me that.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll run the option. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's Addison. Uncorks it.
Give me that.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still...
There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create pop.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants a big play here late. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing?